think bundles are dead. Well, me personally, I don't think they're dead, but there are some categories that you're not going to be able to sell in, absolutely. And that's just that. So if you are selling in those categories and you've been doing it legitimately, well, now it's time to change over to something else. You've got time, you've got 30 days, right? So hopefully you've got time to try and liquidate stock and change your game plan. But the challenge is there's a lot of sellers that are in those categories because they're good categories to be in, right? There's 4 categories. So if you are in that, time to adapt. Now is probably the time to pivot for a lot of people. Some of you may be doing bundles and you're doing okay, you're doing it by the book. If you're doing it in the UK and in Europe, well, you got some time. So it seems you're going to get 30 days minimum after they announce it over here in the UK or in Europe. They're probably going to do it, but sometimes these things take a year to get here, and sometimes they take maybe, you know, a month or weeks. Who knows, right? It's Amazon's game. It's their world. It's their rules. You got to put up with the rules. You got to stick by them, or you're going to get shut down. So it's time to adapt and overcome again. We don't do bundles. I've thought about it so many times, but I never actually got into doing bundles. But there's a reason why I've been selling on Amazon for over 8 years now. We've done over 6.5 million euros. It's not to brag, because I know there's sellers that have done a lot more than that. But the reason we're still here is because we're able to adapt fast, right? You can have your time of mourning, right? You can have your 24 hours of bitching about it, but then you got to take action. No more bitching. You got to get on and adapt and overcome. That's the only way you're going to succeed. You can't go against Amazon. There's no way. You got to go with it or you're out. So you got this. You just got to focus, go back to the drawing board, try and clear your inventory if this affects you, and then start again. You got it. You got this. I believe in you. Let's go.